So I do think it's a good pairing with TA. So the Bloodseeker is probably going to look to be more active. We'll most likely see like a Maelstrom into BKB and have TA be like the main carry of the game.
Okay, well, that'll be what to watch for, as already some early action going on. It will be OG forcing back Nightfall and Crit from being able to get any extra pressure there and take away those bounty runes. So laning stage, as we might expect, BZM playing on the Pango, going to be going one-on-one against Abed. And you said this is mainly going to be like the carry matchup for EG. Does that mean that it needs to go well in lane, or as long as there's stacks, it's going to be fine?
I think it's pretty hard to shut down a TA completely, especially when you look at these kind of supports like Enigma. Taiga's playing an Enigma. It's not a hero that will be able to pressure TA that much unless he does decide to play in the enemy woods, sacrifice bottom a little bit in order to pressure TA. So we'll see what routes he decides to play. I do want to highlight a bit on Nightfall's item build here. This is not something we really see.
Oh yeah, interesting. But it does look like he's already going straight into the armlet afterwards, but has that Blightstone to try and, I guess, just get extra harassment out there, considering... I mean, I don't know. What the Windranger being played position 5, it does feel like that's going to be maybe a little susceptible if he doesn't have that win run up.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. I'm not sure what to make of it. Maybe he was thinking about getting an Orb of Corrosion, but that's too much gold investment right now in the offlane. I do want to say in this matchup though, specifically Kunkka versus Mars, the Bulwark does work against Tidebringer, so I'm not sure if that's something that either team is aware of. But you actually negate a lot of damage if he does skill it up at level 3 or 4 or maybe even 2. We'll see. I want to keep an eye on it.
All right, it'll be something good to watch for. They're already getting some good harassment into Yuragi, and as we might expect, going to try and mount a lot of their damage there onto Crit. Ceb trading hits with them, but won't end up being able to get any extra harassment out. I mean, this is what you kind of got to do, is eventually go for that all-in onto Io, right? If you want to do something like that.
Yeah, they definitely want to try and get the Io in this lane.
Oh, he did take Bulwark.
Oh, okay, yeah, so he is aware. So, I mean, good on him. We're going to see it come into play later. Whenever he gets Tidebringer, he's not going to take as much damage, so feels good.
Well, so far so good. Down bottom there was, I think, a TP out we saw potentially, but no kills as of yet. And 13-0. A lot of early pressure here as Taiga's trying to do what he can to get out some denies. 2 last hits, 2 denies, and Bloodseeker's still doing fine though in that lane. Underlord's a little bit behind.
Yeah, I think... I mean, Enigma's just going to keep denying creeps, and it's just annoying. Like, you're kind of, in a way, blackmailing the enemy carry from, like, getting creeps. That's kind of how it feels like. And, you know, like, but both of them are still getting okay last hits.
Again, up top side, getting a ton of that damage mitigation out with the Bulwark. Very nice stuff coming in from Nightfall, and then that paired together with the natural sort of regen that he's going to have coming in with the headdress there. You can see he can stay in this lane very effectively and just get some pretty good harassment out. We're going to have to watch maybe when we get a little bit later into the laning stage what the consumables spent look like there, because I got to imagine that it's going to be hurting him eventually.
Yeah, I think as soon as he gets the Helm of Iron Will on Mars, he's going to be very happy. Like, he can just kind of stay on the lane alone, and I think Crit will have more freedom to perhaps stack a little bit for TA.
Yeah. Well, again, passive laning stage to start. EG, as often happens, a lot of focus on their lanes and trying to have a good time with it. But likewise, Taiga going to be spamming out those Eidolons. Does just manage to get out of the blood right before any damage comes out. And I guess it's going to be a little bit of a weird matchup because Bloodseeker tends to be like that stronger laner once the other regions or the other lanes start to get whittled down a bit.
Yeah, it definitely matters. But again, I mentioned this before. I do like Enigma versus Bloodseeker. In general, you keep him low XP, you generally don't really get hit because you're just playing back with the Eidolons, and he doesn't have a way to kill your Eidolons either. So I like the matchup.
Again, so far, so good. Trading. And good amount of damage there onto Taiga, although Arteezy also getting low, trying to dodge away. Not going to happen. Amar also very low, going toe-to-toe now with Artur and with the Eidolons. Actually has to run away. Oh, and then another round of Firestorm. Mar trying to play, and Jerax also up close. Blood right afterwards. It's not quite enough. They turn to fight, but it's not going to be there. Quick kill. That was close.
That was nice. Like both teams kind of dancing around each other. You know, well done by Arteezy. He's definitely a laning beast here.
You just took your Rocky for being like down a little bit, I think, of HP there.
Yeah, why not? Psychological warfare here, right?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, good. Good spray.
That is a great spray, by the way. Both like this one and the last one of Xingqiu have just been like top tier sprays. For any team out there, definitely take note. Xingqiu is just, you know, a legend.
It's got a very memeable face. It's great.
Yes, he's great.
So expressive. Oh. Another round
at mid lane.
BZM. Oh, Hobbit getting right on top of him. This could be it. He gets run down. A rotation comes too late, and EG getting the solo kill mid.
Dang, that's really big because now he's level 7. He's basically an entire level over BZM in the mid lane, and they have the catapult here. They're probably going to look to pressure this a little bit.
See what they end up doing. I mean, this is the other thing that we've seen when Crypt plays on this IO, this rotation towards mid where they basically end up dual laning. It ends up working very well for them. Arteezy down bottom, though, needs to back away. The Underlord and the Enigma, very difficult to deal with. But yeah, you can see that moves on over. Ceb makes the rotation and able to sneak away that illusion rune.
Yeah, that's probably going to stop the aggression in mid lane. They got the rune, the catapult is down. BZM also gets the D word. So good job by OG, making sure they're not getting hurt too much from this solo kill.
Yeah. Again, down bottom, trying to clear through these Eidolons. Have more magic resistance now, but not really that important against the pure damage coming out from the Blood Right. And Taiga has to back away.
BZM's coming down here.
Ooh.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Arteezy's saying sayonara. He TP's out.
And Jerax is going to be the one left behind. BZM wants to get out of there. Onto Jerax for the kill, and we'll be able to secure it. So a nice little kill.
So I think that's very important because otherwise this Wyvern just sits in the trees and just keeps nuking. And whenever he's in danger, he would just use the Arctic Burn and run away. So I think that kill is very crucial in order for OG to get this tower. And it looks like EG is gonna just give this up.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you don't think it'd be worth it for them to try and like rotate any down there to defend it, at least for the moment?
Yeah, because this TA is just farming an ancient stack. TA doesn't want to get randomly active unless she gets some good power rune. So it doesn't feel good for the hero to randomly TP to the safe lane here.
Okay. Well, currently sitting top of the net worth on Abed. Ceb taking over in the mid lane for the moment, since top does not need quite as much help at the moment. Kunkka getting some levels he feels more survivable, heads off to the jungle to farm slightly with the Helm of Ironwell, and that is leaving open a lot more space on the map for these supports to get some levels.
Amar is very farmed, actually.
Yeah, level 7. I mean that's just naturally going to happen with the Enigma, but then also having so much net worth already, despite that death earlier.
Yeah, getting that tower and the kill, and he's a very happy Underlord. And I think both offlaners are kind of playing like carries. Obviously, Nightfall is a carry player. Maybe they'll force BCM to use the haste here. Oh, nice Jackal.
Pops it, and now trying to turn, looking for the kill. They find him right there. Cold Embrace, not nearly enough. And Abed has to back away, but the boat dropped down, and no refraction, no nothing. Abed drops. Ceb now looking for more. Jerax in some trouble as well, as he's going to get pulled back, and OG making it work here early as they rotate many heroes mid and get a couple of clutch kills. Yoragi, is he going to go down here? Arteezy doesn't want to go for any more.
Arteezy is only level 5. This Enigma hurt his game so much. Beautiful Shackle to set it up, though. We see why this guy's level 30 on Windranger, right? Good job by Ceb, for sure. Setting that up for his team. So some big pickoffs, and Arteezy's just hurting. This hero doesn't want to play from behind.
No. Oh, this, I mean, and granted, the net worth lead still feels very small, but is this the type of situation where you're worried about like the way the rest of his game can go from this point forward, or do you think Nightfall can make up for the sort of struggle that the Bloodseekers had?
Oh, I mean, Nightfall is like, I'm the carry. He literally has an armlet and a Blightstone.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what happens. They are going to go on in bottom lane here on RTZ.
Looking for the kill bottom, although actually they're going for Ceb as well. And yeah, Artur is dead. Up top again. They're going to drop the arena, but Ceb just TP's out. Not going to be able to get out damage.
And they're contesting these stacks too here.
Draghi got a couple of them. Has the X. The TP rotations coming in. BZM is right there. So they will lose the IO. Crit just dies to Mar. And now looking for Nightfall. I mean, if he goes down, this is really tragic. Yuragi running in with almost no HP. And, well, the torrent, it's going to lift up one. Tries to dodge away. Nightfall living for a very long time with the cold embrace, but I don't think it's going to be long enough as eventually they bring him down. And again, Arteezy comes in too late. Can't get there. He was dead.
Oh my, this is definitely, everything's going wrong for EG right now. Some key pickoffs and Amar joining in with like a 200 bonus damage just slaps this IO into oblivion. You know, it looks a bit sad.
Yeah. Oh.
Using the Fiend's Gate here.
Running at him, just keep going. Oh, you bullies! How?
Oh no.
Dude, that was sick. That was so good.
And the tips, the mind games.
Damn, dude.
The OG classic.
They did have a ward. That's how it all set up. Oh man, that's the coolest use of Fiend's Gate I've seen ever.
Yeah, this guy knows this Fiend's Gate very well.
Pushes in Yuragi, but the black hole used the first time, and they didn't have level 6 yet on Jarex because of how bad that lane has gone. He even got the tome. Didn't matter, and now Crit, he's going to be X. Pulled back in just a moment, and, well, tries to tether away. They do manage to get Crit out of there. Are they going back in now?
Yuragi died during all of this.
Okay.
I'm not even sure what killed him. Might have been a trap with missed armlet toggle. Maybe we'll get a replay of that.
Oh, yeah.
But that turned out not so bad in the end. If they get the pick off on Nightfall and Yuragi doesn't die, then great for OG, but turned out not so bad.
I mean, I got to imagine it's frustrating to, you know, obviously really great to get the Kunkka kill, but it feels like at this point, you know, Arteezy on the Bloodseeker has just had such a frustrating game where, you know, we'll watch this one here. He has an Enigma in his lane, and then he mans.
Watch Yuragi. Gets blasted. Oh, I see. And Abed actually gets the last hit.
Okay,
trap damage, Splinter Blast, and yeah.
Nice snipe.
Yeah, well done. EG is going to continue going mid here. No black hole available. Level 6 on Jarex too. Arena kind of misses, but...
Do they find any on the way out? They've got the X. On to 1, and Jarex
nice.
Relocates out. Are they going to come and try and defend this?
That was really well timed. It looks like Wyvern's keeping back in, so yeah. I think they want to defend their IO here.
Interesting. Winner's Curse is available. Do they manage to find an opening for anybody, though? Trying to stay alive. Crit dead, and there's the Winner's Curse now. Trying to bring down BZM. This is a big kill. Amar gets the bonus damage, which means he hits him harder. And they find that finish. Ceb slowed down. Abed clapping at him. I'm coming for you now. Shackle shot is not going to latch on, and suddenly a resurgence comes out here. Although, again, Arteezy in some trouble. Cold Embrace keeping him alive. Abed, Nightfall moved back in. He's trying to get through the Fiend's Gate. That torrent to keep him out of there. Yuragi now in some trouble. He might have wanted to run through the Fiend's Gate as well, as they can't chase down that Kunkka. Oh, come back in. Back. Round 2. Here, runs away. Nightfall going to be left alive.
I can't take this hero. It's just way too funny when a hero just runs into the gate and comes back. And we saw the other day when Pushka was like, where does this go? Yeah. And ends up going into the fountain. So decent trades, I'd say, for EG overall, with a really good curse to set that up. And, you know, Amar's massive farm here, you know, going against his own teammate.
All right, it's a little bit frustrating when that ends up happening. The problem when your teams go well and then you're playing against a Wyvern.
Yeah, I do want to highlight for sure this Bloodseeker is hurting this game.
Yeah.
Like the other game we've seen where Gaming Gladiators had a farmed Bloodseeker, I think he had Maelstrom maybe at 9 or 10 minutes. This is only going to come out at 14. It's it's very slow. So this hero is going to kind of have a rough game from here on out.
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one for him. Do you think he just goes straight BKB and then start fighting? Or is it the type of match where he needs to sort of be that extra farmed hero as well?
I think he just needs to get a BKB. Anything to help a little bit. Because thankfully TA and Mars are both pretty farmed. And Nightfall is close to his Blink Dagger, which will make it much easier for EG to take fights because they don't have a stable way to start fights right now.
It's definitely a little bit rough. Maybe in a little bit here, we'll end up seeing... Yeah, I mean, Jerax is a long ways away from getting any type of mobility item either. Just has the Wind Lace for now.
Yeah. Taiga is, I believe, once again queuing up this Wraith Pact.
Right.
He does have a Blink. He just got his Blink, so... We'll see if he wants to make something happen with this Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's done this, I think last time that he did it, he went it before the Blink even, potentially. I'm not sure if that was true or not, but I remember him getting it very early, and they see some value in this item. All that damage mitigation, and obviously just the power of Vlad's in general is so nice.
I like Vlad's. I just think Wraith Pact is pretty underwhelming for the amount of gold it costs. This is like, it could be, you know, him getting a BKB or like a different item. I like the Vlad's. It's also good with his heroes. It's good with Underlord, with Kunkka. They all kind of have some scaling damage on the cores. But yeah, I'm not sure about the Wraith Pact top lane.
Jerax gets caught after the shackle, and with the Atos now out, this is going to be a dead Winter Wyvern. So Amar finding the kill, 5, 1, and 3 on this Underlord.
There's just a lot of people who like to high five, especially the young players.
Yeah,
I've really noticed this. Like Nightfall is always dropping the high five. Amar's doing it. I mean, Ceb's a classic too.
Oh yeah.
So I do want to kind of keep track of the high fives. Maybe we can get a special stat at the end of the game how many high fives were actually left hanging.
Oh yeah.
That would be like a sick stat. Just saying.
I want to see it. All right, on it. We can hear you. Thank you very much. BZM, he's going to get ruptured. Might get a high five here in a moment. Well, we'll see as the chase down is there, and Arteezy able to get involved and almost get the kill. Oh, was BZM not going to die? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? No. Oh my goodness.
Where's this gate taking us?
Okay. Yeah, they got to back out. Jeez. Well, that is unfortunate for EG.
Yeah, I can't believe Pango just stood there and survived. Like they were so committed to getting this Pango kill. There was no way out for Arteezy or Io at that point.
Right.
So well done by OG again.
5,000 gold lead. OG looking very clean at this point. And almost a BKB done on Amar. Nightfall will run into him there. 3 levels behind. And everything just feels very difficult for them to accomplish any type of like objective taking or winning a fight. It feels like they've got to get like a good curse or something off.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the window of opening for EG here, but I'm looking at the items. Abed went for a Blink Dagger and a Strangle Dance, and now he's going to get the BKB, so they're not even going for this Desolator route.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward.
They're at least farming up, and Nightfall able to blink right over the top. Bloodright comes out afterwards.
Oh.
What? The Gale Force?
Gale Force
Just pushes him away, and the Winter's Curse. It's not gonna be enough to get a kill there. Mar turns now wanting to fight, and there's gonna be the catch with the shackle. The relocate comes too late. Io gets out of there. Nightfall has to back up. And eventually this Io is going to get pulled on in again. Yeah, there you go. High five, getting ready for it. As they want to try and get the pit in the midst of the tether, but don't even need to. Another kill for Amar.
Oh, man. Well, that was a good pickup by Ceb. I mean, clearly, again, this guy knows his Windranger.
Absolutely. Wow, they're going to drop the boat, which makes sure Yuragi will not die. And OG just feel like they constantly have the answers here. Looking very, very solid in this performance here.
EG just looks very disconnected. All their moves, they're just not aligned with each other. Like this move in the mid lane just now, there was nobody helping.
Right.
And OG's just playing better together, honestly.
Yeah. Well, and you know, it gotta be said, coming off of that loss in that last one, you know, I guess for you, imagining there's been a couple of times where you've lost games and then had to go right in afterwards. How much does that affect you carrying into the next series?
No, for sure. It's a tough situation to be in. Like you're losing all your games. You've had a rough series earlier, and you immediately have to reset and jump into the next game. You need to be have some strong mental fortitude. It's not easy.
Now, Gale Force interrupting another gank attempt, and then they manage to find the IO afterwards. Overcharge will not save you. Crit goes down, and EG have to back out again. Every move is stopped.
Yeah, and Amar has a BKB now. He's the top net worth of the game on his, you know, his famous Underlord. He's had a fantastic game.
I'm so impressed with this kid. He's awesome. Like, he manages to sort of innovate and make new things. He was playing this before even the most recent patch, and it's so cool to see like a new batch of young players come in and just have fresh takes on the game and perform in like fabulous ways like this on a big stage.
Yeah, you can see the net worth. This guy is playing, you know, I think it's one of his best heroes, or he's probably the best Underlord I've seen throughout the DPC in general. So it's great to see him perform well in a hero that is very clunky, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's a very strange hero, but he makes it work. So
he's a big fat slug. Look at him. He's just slithering around there with his armor and stuff.
Yes, reminds me of a certain Star Wars character, but
okay.
Anyways. No copyright stuff.
Absolutely, no, not at all. Now, maybe they can find something here. EG looking to pull this game back together. The Gale Force will not save any of OG this time as they manage to get themselves back on the board. Still a 7,000 gold lead, but they're not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah, good pickoff. BKB completed on Abed. He disassembled his Dragonlance, and that was also Yuragi. I think he just completed his BKB, so let's see if they can use this momentum to gain more.
Dire are scanning.
Ceb caught there. Spear afterwards, so the smoke immediately after the kill turning into another one. Now, I mean, they don't have Deso, but Roche feels like a possibility here. They're going to run on into the pit. Can EG do this?
They can definitely kill this Roche fast. They have, look at this, you know, overcharged TA with the, what's it called, Blood Rage. It looks like OG's just gonna let this one go.
Tyga's TPing.
Oh,
he's moving in. Danger, danger. Jarek's there to try and stop this. Can they take the fight that they need? Malefist already down. Has Blink Dagger a weapon a little bit. Amar just walks right in and he's gonna try and take this down. Going for the kill, and then Abed able to snatch the Aegis. So they do get the Aegis onto EG, but have to back out afterwards.
They're gonna die in 3 heroes still, and they didn't even get the Roche kill. Oh, this does not feel good.
Yeah, it's a big problem. OG, they showed up. They knew that they could win this fight, and they will take down 3 heroes, and Abed just hoping to get away. Has the Invis Rune at least still working for him?
Oh man, I mean, Abed is probably the best Aegis snatcher I've ever seen. I'll give it, you know, I'll give him that, but this still feels awful for EG. They lose 3 heroes. They get this Aegis and TA, but that doesn't really help the state of the game at all.
See a quick little replay of this. Good recognition to find Jarek's there at the start, at the very least, because I mean, that would have stopped everything.
Yeah, the Wyvern was very aggressively positioned here, and he does get picked off, so good on OG for recognizing that.
Able to find him, and BZM, no fuss, no muss, he's happy with it. Meanwhile, back in the game, World of the Living, Nightfall, he is going to get Gale Force pulled on in, and then taken down again. Godlike Amar on the Underlord, and Aegis is not stopping OG from still fighting into EG.
Yeah, I like BZM's item build here. He has Diffusal and now the Lincoln Sphere against the Bloodseeker, and I think it's just, he doesn't care about this matchup anymore, right? He's still gonna get the roll off, and he's done a great job after the laning phase on BZM.
Doing everything that's needed. Yeah, that first solo kill, you know, I think that there's probably some players that might have just started to fall pretty far behind, but good recognition from OG to bring in people to help, and then also make rotations and start getting into fighting shape as, well, Rupture. Mar does not appear to care that much. Shackle is going to latch now on for the IO, and And Arteezy just runs away. The tether back from Crit trying to escape. BZM rolling in from downtown, finds him, separates the two, and then the pushback Taiga there for the Malefice. EG found again. OG's just doing whatever they want.
Oh man, I think they're in a pretty bad state here on EG. Not obviously the game is going poorly, but
Dire's middle tower
I feel like you can kind of feel the emotions in the game, especially as a player when you play.
Right.
You can feel the mental state of your team or the enemy team, and EG state does not look very good right now.
They find another. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I think you would obviously have a lot more, knowledge into, being a former pro player yourself. It's got to feel bad when you start falling behind like this in a game, and also in the tournament as well.
Yeah, because in the back of their minds, they know that they need to win this to stay in this tournament.
Yeah.
Has been killed.
Everything starts adding that extra emphasis. It starts hurting that much more. And, well, Nightfall will force back BZM for the moment, but Ceb is not going to let him go. Without these BKBs online, EG are just food. They connect with the boat, the torrent afterwards. Crit trying to salvage this, and Nightfall will manage to stay alive, but still, this 15,000 gold lead. Difficult.
Yeah, Slacks is for sure malding, watching this Windranger do work. Perhaps support is the way, considering like we see these mid Windrangers always lose. So
yeah, I mean, I think that's not going to make him feel any better. To be honest.
I mean, Gale Force is a pretty funny spell, right? Like, I feel like he's the type of guy that would enjoy this spell.
Oh, totally.
Like, there's so many funny things that can happen with Gale Force. So
yeah,
smoke from EG. Let's see if they can pick up some momentum, maybe get a split team fight here.
They're getting set up down bottom here on the Enigma. Could go for a Fiend's Gate play if they want to when they look for this black hole. But Ragi gonna run into Jerax right away. This is not the hero that you want to find. The Gale Force, where are y'all going? BKB tries to run away. Nightfall is there. Taiga's got him. The Raypack is out. Can they do any more afterwards? Oh God, Crit's in trouble. They got him caught. He's gonna fall as well. Just like that, they get a couple more. I mean, BZM's still on Arteezy as well. Yuragi's right there on top of him. Couple more punches. The power shot from downtown, and OG, they're not losing anybody.
Wait a minute, do I see a Fiend's Gate? Okay, no, he's back to the other side of the map on Amar. I think he joined in with the Fiend's Gate, and then he went back through, trying to catch Abed there. But again, I think that was just a desperation move by EG. They're trying to get any kind of advantage, maybe like get a quick pick off, but OG was ready. And this raid pact is hilarious. I don't know if it's doing much, but it's
pulsing down there. It's like a nightclub.
Yeah, it's very slow. But I think considering the state of the game, it's probably a good item just because EG is so far behind, they don't even have the option of focusing it down.
Right.
Like it's not even at all.
Yeah, it's so interesting, right? The damage reduction, it's just 30% off the board. I mean, obviously went through a couple of changes, but if you can get that down, super annoying to deal with.
Yeah, the reason why I wasn't a huge fan is, as far as I know, it doesn't go through BKB. So most of the fights, like you're gonna have 3 BKB cores using all their spells during the BKB timing. Jerax looks to be caught out here.
Now the Torrent afterwards isn't gonna quite connect, but oh my goodness, Tidebringer. Dude, they have no mercy right now. OG, I mean, they're in as much of a situation where they're trying to get into the upper bracket as well. For them, I mean, this isn't just about, sort of asserting dominance, but they want to make an opportunity to make a run here at this event.
Yeah, everyone's fighting, to stay in the tournament, to make it to upper bracket. And yeah, this is it's looking much better for OG here. I'm trying to think if EG has a way back into this game, but with their heroes, it's very difficult.
Nightfall is supposed to be that other core in this game, and he has now been passed up by Taiga.
What a bounty!
And I mean, it's looking really rough for them. Definitely, they need all the control. They need some free time. Abed goes on in, accidentally right-clicks the creep, and instead just gets black hole, but they're able to break it. This is about the best that you can hope for EG, and even that is not looking great. Nightfall gonna get focus fired. Gale Force, he's around, he's pulled in. Give me some high fives right before you go off to the grave. And it's just that smile, that dang smile.
And the Rage Pact, of course.
Oh, yeah. It's floating around. That's a great texture. I like that.
Very menacing. Yeah. You must kill me. I am a very slowly walking skull or floating skull.
Middle tower is under attack.
Wow, 30 to 10, and it has not looked particularly close. Even those kills that they've gotten have not really gone towards anything that's felt super impactful for EG. I mean, at the very least, they've been able to take a couple towers, but I mean, we're reaching at this point.
Yeah, there's also a BKB completed on Taiga now, so I believe they only have the curse to break that black hole. And you know, like it's hopeful that he can even get that spell off in a fight, because there's just way too much of an advantage for OG right now.
I do like that he's queuing up the Blink Dagger on Jarex. Doesn't have it yet for this next engagement, but it feels like that's kind of what they need. Abed, smoke's gonna break on Ceb, hiding off to the trees. And they still have Nightfall looking for a bit of a wraparound. Abed finishing off that Deso. And Roche capable of responding in 7 seconds. This definitely feels like we're in territory where they need to like sneak a Roche or something if EG want a chance to get back into this.
Yeah, they need some sort of desperate situation here where it works out for them. I want to say that Taiga's been doing a great job of pushing side. Actually, we're going to have action here. Ooh. Oh, man.
Well, they were hoping that we would, but Nightfall doesn't quite connect, and now it's really rough.
Yeah, it looks like they still want to protect this ward here. They're all pinging it. They're hovering around this ward even without the arena. But OG is going to go for a smoke now, knowing there's no Mars arena. They don't even need Black Hole to win these fights.
Setting an Eidolons. Iragi runs into one. Can't get the X off. Jerax needs to be careful. The gem spots it out, and Malefice keeping Nightfall back again. And BKB popped. Amar right there on top of Jerax. The feed's gated right on top of him, but the spear, is it going to be enough to get Jerax away? No. He dies to the Underlord, and now Abed is also caught. He is going to get rolled on. 23,000 gold lead, and again, EG, they can't protect their wards. They can't protect Roche. I don't know if they're going to protect their high ground even when the time comes.
Yeah. At this point, you just try to push out the lanes. You're going to give up Roche. I'm trying to see the window.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Attempted high fives, 49, successful 16. All right, interesting. Type 1, subscribe for more. Nice, very good.
Now that is a great stat. This is the kind of stats that we want on this stream. But no, fantastic game from OG. I think I was going to say earlier, but Taiga has been doing a great job of pushing the side lanes constantly with these Eidolons. So the waves were always in a good position for OG.
Oh no.
Maybe he'll drop the high five now. Okay.
Well, went a bit far there, but if they didn't get a return kill, this would be big. Oh no, this is not the way they want it to go. BZM has to back out. Crit. A little bit of a mix-up there is going to end up falling on the IO, and well, now OG, they want some retribution. Arteezy's going to get pushed up to the high ground, but then afterwards, well, round 2, Amar is just going to beat him down to death. They hit the Winter's Curse off. BZM is doing almost nothing to Amar as they back away, and now in X, they find Jerax. He does have Winter's, oh, no more Winter's Curse, but the Cold Embrace. And eventually, OG, as they storm up, look for more. Why not? 27,000 gold lead, and I don't know if they're leaving this high ground.
Yeah, I wonder if that was like a planned move by Arteezy too. Like he was sitting there waiting to get hit by the,
I think,
you know, the Pangolier roll just to be put on the high ground. Just kind of a cute play, despite the obvious disaster that is happening. But yeah, I think at this point they're just. I assume there's not much being said, or they're trying to think about the next game, because this one looks pretty over. And we'll see if OG stays here or they're going to go back. He does have a nullifier on Amar. This guy is just a carry.
He's so big.
He just doesn't care.
What a monster.
Yeah, fantastic showing. I think he is by far the most impressive Underlord player we've seen, not just this tournament, but throughout the DPC.
Yeah. Wow. It is all gone his way. 23 Sonic Traps have been killed by enemy team. Good chunk of gold, and the majority of them going for BZM there on the Pango, actually. It's a nice little injection of gold there as OG trying to cut the waves. Yuragi is down there as well, and will be pressuring this tier 2 tower next. There is a smoke up. EG desperation times.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It looks like they're thinking about trying to fight this, maybe get a surprise Winter Wyvern Curse with the Blink Dagger. But if he does that, then Enigma does get a free black hole. So there's so many little things you have to think about in how to take this engagement. You might need to have 800 IQ to figure this one out.
I don't know if anybody's got that, if we're honest.
I also don't know. Zincu also doesn't know. He doesn't know either. He's just sitting there. How do they win this one?
I like that. Oh, it's so good. Let me think some more.
Yes.
Go back to some type of drawing board there. See what ends up happening. They're actually just backing away again, just making sure that they don't give up anything for free here.
What if this Wraith Pact is so when you push it?
Oh, it's horrifying.
It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I love it. What if this Wraith Pact is a way to push out the lanes even quicker because it does DPS along with Eidolons? I don't know.
Oh,
it's such a weird item. I've legit never bought it yet. Not even once.
I think that in at least 2 of the games, though we've seen Taiga play this Enigma, he's gone for it early on.
Yeah.
So he's got something in mind with it, which, I mean, you know, in this one, it definitely worked.
Yeah, you know, this guy knows how to play his hero, so yeah. It's interesting. Got the Eidolon damage talent as well. These Eidolons do hurt.
Oh, look at that. 6,500 gold through bounties. And I mean, that's just a testament to how much OG's been controlling this game constantly.
Exactly. It just shows their map dominance. Like, they have more map than EG almost throughout the entire game.
Well, potentially a Gale Force out of the base might be coming here soon, as they do have, I think that this is going to be almost the full refresher done on the Enigma as well. Getting close to it at least.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I was thinking maybe he goes for Lincoln's for a surefire ulti, but looks like they're going to go in here.
Zem trying to bait something out, see what's happening in the base. Hello, how you doing? See you guys in a few here. Torrent isn't going to connect.
That was Arcane Rune, so it's not that big of a cooldown, so I don't think it's a big deal. I like the idea of just kind of blind jumping, just recognizing how strong you are. Okay, Hiragi
getting beaten down, dropping very low. Does he find anything else afterwards? The X pulls him back in, but still, he is going to live through that one, still hanging on to that Aegis too. And of course, with Kunkka, the XTP back home is always an option if he wants to go that route.
He's just got a Satanic, so he's just going to lifesteal up here in a second.
Reasonable.
Yeah, Aegis is out in 10 seconds anyways. Yeah, I want to see if OG's feeling strong enough to just go and push this last barracks or not. I think they can. I don't know if they need to wait for Roche. But you know, it depends if you want to take the super safe route or not.
Right. Yeah, the ultimate, like, all right, we're just gonna chill. I mean, you're not lying when you say with a 40k gold lead, I think they could probably do whatever they want.
Yeah, don't click the win probability, please. just don't do it.
Stay away. Quick look, get out of there. Don't do it. Want to see anything?
Well,
I mean, this is the interesting thing, right? Because as a former player, obviously in these really important matches, you want to stay until the very end. But do you, like, when you have a lead like this, do you feel it that you're just no matter what you do, you're going to be fine?
I think this particular game, OG knows they won,
right,
and EG knows they lost,
right.
So I'm not really sure what the thought process is. Somebody probably made the call that let's just wait for Roche and we're not going to throw this.
Okay. Jumps in. Arena down. Finding one. And Ceb pays the price this time. Maybe not. Oh, okay. He does end up going down. Mara's there. Torrent onto 2. Nicely played there. EZM gonna get the roll. The spear connecting to the cliff. Keeps a little bit of distance from Nightfall, but he's still in some trouble. And Taiga just waiting to the side, ready for a black hole. And GG's done. Yeah, it's over.
Oh man, that was a rough game. I really feel like EG